Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Olori Naomi's family, Olori Naomi's fans, Olori Naomi's supporters, and the Ooni of Ife and the family celebrate as Naomi is ushered into her beautiful apartment in Dubai. Last week we got this rumored information that Ooni of Ife had purchased a condo in Dubai for Naomi, or an apartment in Dubai for Naomi. Owing to the fact that Naomi had been very, very angry over the situation of things and said she wanted to travel to Dubai to go and cool off her head. And when Ooni heard that Naomi was traveling to Dubai, they said Ooni had to run to intercept Naomi and make sure that Naomi did not leave at the time that she wanted to leave. And now Ooni, when Naomi went back home, they said Ooni had said that Naomi should wait so he can advance the logistic for Naomi to go. He wanted Naomi to go in his private jet, and he didn't want Naomi to go to Dubai and stay in a hotel. He wanted Naomi to go and stay in her own place. They said Ooni, of course, you do know that Ooni is into real estate big time. We heard that Ooni had made arrangements immediately for Naomi to get an apartment to stay in Dubai. And this time, in Dubai, there are certain apartments where you pay for like 6 months, some you pay monthly and all of that. But they say in Jumeirah, this one only bought that apartment outrightly for Olori Naomi, because he wanted Naomi to stay there until maybe June, when Naomi would be able to come back into the palace, because he said that whatever he needs to do to ensure that Queen Naomi returns to the palace is what he will do. It does not matter how much he fights, who fights. It does not matter. He understands what he is up against, but he has the capacity to fight and win the battle. So as we are hearing this gist, we have now heard that when he bought the apartment, Olori Naomi vehemently rejected the apartment and said she will not give Ooni of Ife 1 day, one minute of her time again. Ooni of Ife will need to spell out where she belongs in the monarch's life, that she's not wasting her time again. And that was when the agitation for Ooni to divorce Naomi publicly started. Naomi said, go ahead, divorce me publicly. Do the same thing you did to Wurola to me, so that the entire world will know I have nothing to do with you, so that I can go ahead and start a life again and marry and bear kids. And Ooni did not want to hear that. And they said this is the one thing that Ooni does not want to hear. And so because of that, Ooni started putting fire for wives to leave the palace. But Naomi vehemently rejected that apartment in Dubai, from what we are hearing. And it was about the same time she wanted to leave the royal mansion. But a lot of people intervened. People spoke to Naomi. Some people were angry with Naomi. Some people called her stubborn. Some people called her pride. Some people say she has started again. But when people begin to say all of these things to Naomi, a lot of us forget that Naomi is being manipulated. She is a daughter of Zion. Who said that a daughter of Zion cannot be tempted? Naomi is going through a lot of manipulations. They are pressing her to say no, yes, no, and all of that. And, to be part of this royal family, it's important to know that it's not a tea party affair, especially for those who are trying to find their stay, as in, be assured of their own place in the life of the Ooni of Ife. There is nothing they will not do to ensure that they influence Naomi. And one of the biggest results they want to get is for Naomi not to return back to the palace. It's not one person that is fighting, it's not two people, it's almost as if the entire community are fighting to ensure that Queen Naomi does not return back to the palace. And that is what makes it very, very difficult for Olori Naomi. But as we are hearing what we are hearing right now, they say people who spoke to Naomi, those who were angry, they say some people called the mother and all of that. Now, what is Naomi doing? Naomi needs to understand that Kabiyesi is married to 6 more wives, plus herself 7. They are beginning to bear children, and they will keep bearing children. That is how it's going to be. That anything right now that Ooni's eyes are still on Naomi, Whatever Oni buys for Naomi, Naomi should take it with pride. And whatever Oni gives to Naomi, Naomi should take it and understand that all of these things are being given to Tadenikawo. That she cannot get so emotional that every time she is rejecting stuff, they buy a house, she says she's not collecting. That if she does not collect, others will collect. They will willingly collect. That she should not think that this love that Oni is showing, it will remain like this. Oh. That one day, Oni may not be in this place where he wants to buy the whole world for Naomi. That Naomi needs to grow up and understand that these things happen, especially under the circumstances that all of these women are fighting tooth and nail to gain their place in the life of the Ooni of Ife. So with everything that was said to Queen Naomi, they said Queen Naomi had accepted the house in Dubai. And they said she had to travel. She made a 3-day trip because they said there is an event that is coming up right here in Nigeria, a motivational show that is coming up that Queen Naomi is the host. And so Queen Naomi is supposed to be in Nigeria. I think, is it around a week or so? So they said she made a 3-day trip to Dubai and stayed in this apartment to first of all see the apartment and take ownership of the apartment and all of that. They said this event has not gone well with other wives because if Naomi had rejected that apartment, perhaps one of these days one of them would have said they want to travel to Dubai. We even heard that somebody said they wanted to travel to Dubai. That's a gist I'm going to bring to you after this. And maybe, just maybe, that Oni did not tell them that Naomi had already agreed to collect the apartment. So they say one of them had even intended to travel to Dubai, but had the biggest disappointment of a lifetime knowing that Olori Naomi had gone ahead to collect her apartment. It's not a small thing, no, the competition. They said Naomi arrived Dubai in style, so much celebration. Everybody was happy that Naomi is coming back and beginning to understand that this is a competition and she needs to take what she needs to take. She needs to know where she is and she needs to understand that these people are going to do anything and just anything to fight her and ensure that she does not get that is supposed to be for her. So right now we are hearing that Olori Naomi entered Dubai, has taken over her apartment to the glory of God. Now and this fight is God that is fighting for Olori Naomi. You can never ever take it away from the fact that God is standing for her. God is fighting for her. God is making things work in her favor. And may God be praised because Naomi is going to be successful no matter how much they try. You can never fight God. Naomi is a daughter of Zion. May the Lord be praised. May the Lord be praised for everything that is going on in the life of Queen Naomi. Please do not forget, these are all alleged news. I'm going to bring you more updates. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.